What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to check out the new Lord of the Rings 1/4 scale Nazgul by Prime One Studios. This bad boy is up for pre-order. So no edition size set yet, TBA. There is an exclusive bonus version, which we'll go over. It's priced at $1,099, which is actually cheaper than I expected, considering you're getting like one full-size 1/4, but then 3 half bodies. So I thought it might have been more, but I guess they're real simple bodies. The bonus part is an extra hand with a Morgul blade. Shipping basically end of next year, but expect a 6-month plus delay. This pose and scene really reminds me of when Frodo in Fellowship of the Rings, they were at the top of that hill and all the Nazgul were coming after them. So very memorable scene, very cool. So here you got the main Nazgul, and he looks awesome. They did opt for fully sculpted, not mixed media, which will be great. I think for this particular one, it is best to do sculpted, because if it was all mixed media and if you're ever dust blowing that, oh my gosh, that thing would be destroyed each time. You have to perfectly align it. So I think sculpted was the correct route for them. Yeah, if you order through Prime One Direct, you do get that extra Morgul blade, which I do like, although I kind of like without it as well. They're both good options. I like the hand pose without the sword, so I don't think it's necessary to get the exclusive. I would only want it purely for resale value. But yeah, let's go back actually to this photo. This is just a good photo of the entire statue. So the one on the left and right look almost identical, holding the sword with both hands. The front one looks really cool, very sinister, and then the top one, of course, looks amazing. They stick with the similar underbases, which I really, really like these underbases. I just freaking love them. Very, very good underbases. So the actual sculpt looks really good. You know, very textured, has some cuts and tears. Very good the way they sculpted it all around. The swords look awesome, and they're likely going to be real metal. Overall, I do think they did a fantastic job for the statue. 66 centimeters tall, so that's 26 inches, 48 width, 56 deep. So, you know, it'd fit on a smaller garage shelf if I ever decide to go for the Prime One Lord of the Rings on. I could definitely fit it. But I definitely am digging this. I love the fact you get 4 of them, and the way it looks is just awesome. They're definitely killing it in this line. So it's tempting me even more to just go all in. My biggest problem going all in is money and space. It's a lot of money. You're committing like $10,000, and space. These are going to take up a lot of space if you get them all, especially Sauron being 27 inches deep. That will not fit on a normal garage shelf. Normal one's 24 inches, so it'd stick out. But yeah, this looks absolutely awesome. I love it. It's very, very cool. They definitely did an awesome job. The concept is awesome. The sculpt looks great. Very awesome job by Prime One Studios. I also am happy with the price. I thought this would probably be more like $1,500 because you got 3 of the Morgul, you know, Nazgul underneath. And so I thought it might be... Alrighty, so yeah, I'm very happy with the pricing on this. I think they definitely priced it good considering pricing nowadays. I mean, still over $1,000, but you are getting quite a bit with this. Even if they are simple looking characters, I still think it's a pretty good price for what you get. So I have not checked shipping yet, but 29 kg, you know, kilograms, it's probably going to be 150 economy shipping. But overall, it definitely looks awesome. If you're collecting this line, must have for sure. For me personally, it's hard for me to really commit to this line because of space. You know, if you look at my Lord of the Rings collection, let's look at it real quick. So all my sideshow fits here. And I'm waiting on the Iron Studios Felbeast. I literally just paid for it. And then that would fill up every empty spot. You know, we got Sauron here, and as you can see, he fits even with his weapon, not hitting anything, surrounded by 2 orcs. Then you got all the good guys and Sauron. And then these are my 2 current ones. They are mixed media, you know, so more realistic to what the actual movie is. And this one, anytime I dust this thing falls off what's holding it up there, and I have to readjust it every time, which gets annoying. This one obviously has the horse. It's from that very first time you really see them. Pretty cool base, not near as cool, I would say, at least the under part, as Prime 1. But I do like these bases. They have like different Lord of the Rings writing, like this Elvish writing, nameplates, and then something on top. So I do think Sideshow definitely did a great job. However, if I'm going to upgrade even one of these, I'm going to have to do them all. You know, if I did Legolas and Eragon, I'd have to do them all. I'd have to get Lurtz, Berserker, the Nazgul, and Sauron. But Sauron, I just have no idea where I could put it. And I still love my Sideshow one because it's custom repainted. And it just looks freaking awesome, especially with that poster above it. You know, and I got so many characters. Obviously, that Frodo sucks. But it's definitely a tough one. Because if we think about what we could fit here. I could fit Legolas and Eragon. I could fit Lurtz and Berserker. I could fit the Frodo and the Nazgul. Probably throw Sauron down here with Gandalf the Grey. Sell the rest. And then I'd have to put Sauron where I got Aquaman. And that, I could still fit technically something next to maybe one more in here. Well, I wouldn't sell the orcs. They would be scattered throughout. But that's really how I'd have to do it if I went all in. Think about it. Legolas, Eragon, Gandalf, Saruman, since Prime 1 hasn't made one yet, but I could fit both them there. We could do Frodo with the Morgul Lord, or the Nazgul by Prime 1, Berserker, Lurtz with orcs, 2 orcs, and then where I have Aquaman, we would put Sauron. He would just stick out on the base by about 1.5 inches. That's the only way I could do it. And obviously I'd have to move Aquaman, which would mean I'd probably move the Trinity and do them right here in this room, all together, where I have the Dark Knight, and move the Dark Knight where I have the freaking Raptor bust. So that is the only way I can really do it if I wanted to do it. I couldn't fit the Balrog, as you see. There's just simply no space. And I'd keep all my original monsters, the bust above. It's definitely a tough one because I really do love my Sideshow line. It's completed. Once I get that Fell Beast, I can be like, all right, I'm done with Lord of the Rings. But I do love the Prime 1 line. I'll have less characters, but I will have better characters. Is the Nazgul better, though, than my 2 right now? I don't know. I don't think it is. I mean, I got the frickin' Morgul Lord and one on a horse. I don't think it's better. Frodo, Legolas, absolutely Prime 1's better. Better poses, better likeness, better detail. Lurtz and Berserker, mine are very good, but Prime 1 is better. Better bases, better... I mean, I think the Berserker, just body to body, I think they're about equal. But theirs has a better base and it's more presence and bigger. Obviously, Frodo's way better on Prime 1. Sauron remains to be seen. I mean, I like their under base, but the main base, I think mine's might be better. Pose-wise, I mean, that one's going to have severe presence with the hand in the air. This one's more of a relaxed pose, coming off like the mountain. So, it's hard to say. I love how he's stepping on the skull on this one. That's super cool. So, I really like this one, but Prime 1s will be much bigger. So, and that under base is sick. And it'll probably be at least as good a paint job as my custom, if not better. And mine's really good paint job. So I'm really struggling if I should go all in on this line. It's a lot of money. Granted, I could sell all those and fund probably 30 to 40% of the whole project. I would have to put Sauron there. That's really the only place I could put him. Which would mean we'd have to move all the half scales into that room and do Raptor with Caesar over here and Rotunda, which Rotunda also sticks out about a good 4.5 inches. I need to get Rotunda first, but it is definitely a tough one because I really do want to get it, but it's also space and spending $6,000-$7,000 and then waiting years and years and years and years to get it. So I'm sure you can understand. It's definitely due for an upgrade, but there's a lot of pros and cons to this upgrade for me. I think what will be the turning point is One, I need to see how Rotunda would look right there and how the half scales would look in the other room. Two, I need to see Sauron in hands. If it freaking just blows everyone away and it's like such an amazing grail, and I see a side-by-side next to Sideshow and it blows it out of the water, then I'd be like, all right, I think I need to do this. That, I think, will be what determines it. But if we see it next to Sideshow and they're like, it's barely better, then I'll be like, okay, I'll just stick with what I got. We'll see. Time will tell. But I do love the Nazgul by Prime 1. I think they killed it. So let me know your thoughts and opinions below. Do you guys think I should go all in or just keep what I have, get my final Fell Beast, call it a day with Lord of the Rings? I'm really leaning towards that just to save me the time, the hassle, the stress of waiting 4 to 5 years to complete the line, considering, eventually you got to stop statue collecting. I don't want to do this the rest of my life. It's too expensive, and there's definitely a lot of stress with collecting. How are you going to afford that piece? Where are you going to put it? And so forth. There has to be an end game somewhere. So me starting another massive line is definitely not going to help with me finishing my collection ever. Anyways, folks, that is it. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.